Hey, I'm here. For sure. Leah and Junk? Why are there people here? Hello there, every... He's here. Hello there, every pony. I'm going to sleep, but I'm here. Good night, Leah. See you tomorrow. At your tournament, which I have to wake up early for, too. Hello there, the late logs. Oh wait, the logs, not the late logs. Thanks for the sub, Jax. Do robots need sleep? Good question. I'd assume some of them do. Because, like, if you let it run for too long, don't they, like, get tired? Wake up early to check in? I'll set my alarm now so I don't forget. Let's see, it's at 11 o'clock. You need to do an hour and a half early. So 9:30. Damn it, that's my normal wake up time. I don't like my normal wake up time. I'm gonna do it. But I'm definitely gonna complain while I do it. Let's see. On Sunday at 9:30. Maybe 9:20, so I can wake up and then do it. Yeah, it overheats if you leave a robot on for too long. That's what I thought. Thanks for the sub, Luminous Sparker. I have some important discussions with chat, which I'll go over if I remember. Expired Gamer. Wow, big resub, so cool, wow. Oh no, Expired Gamer has subbed. Whoa. Wait, you know how I always talk about... I was talking about this morning on chat. You know how I told you guys how I used to know these two geniuses in high school? One of them is Expired Gamer. He's an old high school buddy. I would say old high school buddy because, like, he just sometimes randomly pops up in my streams. That's about as far as our current relationship goes. Thanks for the gifted subs. Did someone give a sub to Junk? Thanks for the gifted sub, Terabyte. I swing by from time to time. Yeah, exactly. He swings by from time to time. Mr. Logs would love to hang and eat some chicken wings sometime. Yeah, that sounds fun. I think last time you invited me was like in the middle of COVID, so that was a no-go. I would love to eat chicken wings and catch up. Oh no, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Expired Gamer. You really don't have to do that. Especially since you know me IRL. I like underrated decks. Chat be generous tonight. Yeah, I don't know why. GG, did you guys all have fun on your Saturday nights? I want you to eat chicken wings now? Dude, I actually have chicken wings, like, downstairs in my fridge. Just, like, ready to go whenever I want to make them. Because I have this box subscription service that I'm trying out called, like, Factor. And they send you, like, pre-made meals that all you have to do is just heat up. And I was like, that sounds like not real. That sounds like maybe it's just frozen foods. And they're actually, like, legit meals, and they're delicious. And not yet. I am in talks to get a sponsorship with them. I'll probably be sponsored by them in a bit, but I want to try them out first because I don't like to do sponsors of stuff that I don't actually believe in. And one of the things they had was a whole bunch of chicken wings, which I haven't eaten yet because I don't like hot wings, but I wanted to try them out. Everything else I had, like earlier today I had some chicken with like some asparagus. That was really good. I want to pop in and say hi, sub, and tell you have a good day. I have work tomorrow. See you later, Jack the Neckos. Wait, who works on a... Oh, wait, I forgot to set my alarm. Who works on a Sunday? Oh, no, it's set. It's just not set for Sunday. It's set for Tuesday. There we go. Now it's set for Sunday. Save? All right, we're good to go. Me? You guys have to work on Sunday? I have to work tomorrow? Wait, what kind of job do you have where you work on a Sunday? Most people who are not office jobs have to work on a Sunday? Why? Oh, right. I used to work at a water park, and I worked on Sundays all the time. The service industry logs. Yeah. I say water park, but I never worked in the water park portion of it. See, I worked at this place. It was it was half water park, half entertainment place, and I worked in the entertainment section. And I worked in the part that had like mini golf and go-karts and laser tag and like bumper boats. It's actually a really fun place to go to. The thing is, like, I only ever had like one friend I used to hang out with in AZ. Shit, I shouldn't tell you where I live. I only ever had like one friend who I used to hang out with on the moon. And that would be like the perfect place to take people to like hang out because there's just a lot you can do there. But the problem is that she also used to work there, so we never wanted to go back. Yeah, on the moon. It's a great place to go to though. Like if you're ever in, I can't tell you where it is, but it's like there's not too much fun stuff to do, and that place isn't very fun either, but there's a lot to do there if you go there once. It's pretty great. I've been to the moon. It's dope. Yeah, exactly. In the moon? The moon? Wait, what? In the moon? Yeah, it's called Moon Golf Land. Did you ever went there fun after you got fired? Yeah, of course I did. I went there many times after I got fired. The place is great. It's a fun place to take my my niece and nephew. Cause like, you know, mini golf is fun. Have you ever been mini golfing before? It's hella fun, and they have like 3 different courses, and one of them is like actually somewhat difficult. The uncle logs. Yeah, I have my niece and nephew. They I spoil them a little bit. Every Christmas they're more excited for the gift I give them than Santa, because they both still believe in Santa Claus. Just because I can buy them whatever they want. Mini golf is the only acceptable form of golfing. Mini golf is so fun. I should try regular golfing, but I read some golfing mangas. They don't look that fun. You're better than Santa? Exactly. Imagine having an uncle who's a big YouTuber. It's funny. My nephew, he's like 10 years old, I think. And he's like, he tries to tell people not to use TikTok because like I work on YouTube and it's a competitor, and he's like, no, you should stick to YouTube because YouTube is where it's at. Dylan is low key. They probably don't even know he's a YouTuber. No, they do know. It's just like, oh, because you know I've been a YouTuber for like all of their lives. They've never not known me as being a YouTuber. But the thing is, they're also both like huge YouTuber fans, because you know children these days love YouTube. Like being a YouTuber has replaced like being an astronaut or rock star as like the #1 thing kids want to be. But they don't think I'm a real YouTuber, and for a while they didn't actually believe me when I told them. They believe it now, I believe. But I don't think they care very much. So cute. Call me worthless. Chase with haste. You're worthless, you piece of garbage. I hope you get hit by a bus. Well, TikTok also just has some extreme spyware. I don't know anything about TikTok. I feel like I should learn it. If it just keeps getting bigger, which I think it is. I had a similar experience with nieces and nephews not believing that you're a streamer. I remember whatchamacallit, there was this guy, because like I have a World of Warcraft channel, and on the World of Warcraft side I deal with like the brand managers who are in charge of talking with the content creators, because I own one of the bigger World of Warcraft channels. And the guy who used to do that job recently quit like a couple months ago, and he works on TikTok now. And on his like Twitter, he'll sometimes talk about like how great TikTok's doing and giving advice to people to do like TikTok streaming and how well it's doing. And the thing is, that dude was really smart and really good at his job. So if he's like, he moved over to TikTok and he's talking about how good it is, I am very inclined to believe him. But I still just I don't have like free time, you know? Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there. So, like, I respect the dude's opinion very much, and he literally works for TikTok now. And talks about how great it is. And it's like, maybe I should, but I just don't care enough, you know? It's Bishbalkin FTK. I should make a Bishbalkin FTK deck. TikTok streaming? Yeah, I didn't know they had TikTok streaming either. But apparently it's, like, really good. For, like, you can get a lot of views very quickly. Are they gonna give them Bishbalkin? TikTok is bloated with spyware. They're literally using it to heal people's iPhones. Yeah, probably. I don't know, the Shield One company, it makes things, it's not trustworthy. No, but like the dude, like, cause he used to work for Blizzard. And Blizzard's well, I don't know if you guys know what happened with Blizzard, but they got like accused of a whole bunch of sexual assault cases. And people were like trying to call him out. It's like, where were you when this is all happened? He's like, well, how do you think they found out about it? You know, there was a whole bunch of people who reported them to the state of California, and that's how they got this investigation done in the first place. And he's like, who do you think, you know, sent in some of those complaints, you know? And he would constantly like shit talk Blizzard whenever they were doing something bad, like in the wake of it. He's not someone who kisses the ass of the company he works for. So if he says all these things are great, I'm really inclined to believe his opinion. First time on stream and it got ignored 7 times. Did you? What'd you ask? Let me see your messages. First time catching your stream after a few months watching your YouTube videos. I'm a French Canadian. I like normal seas golf better. Might be a good YouTuber. I heard you stream on YouTube, even if you're a partner, just not simultaneously. Yo, Mr. Logs, I heard you can stream on YouTube, even if you're not a partner, just not simultaneously. See, what happened was, as soon as the announcement was sent, I had like 5 different people like hit me up on Twitter, and then Leah sent me a message. She's like, did you hear about this? And I was like, I did. From like 5 different people. And then I've been told like pretty much every day ever since it was announced. That's like, yep. I sent in an application, don't worry. They'll approve it whenever they get around to it. I can't imagine they'll deny me. But they might. Who cares? He's gonna summon Ash with Hulk. Whoa. The breast milk stuff got me with Blizzard. Oh yeah, the breast milk stuff? Why do you focus on that? Out of all of the things, the breast milk thing is the one that... I mean, it's all awful. So I guess it could be whatever. Mr. Manalogs, I'm still waiting in anticipation for some Magic Arena gameplay. I've played Magic on stream many times. Because who steals breast milk from a new mother? Like, I had no idea how incompetently Blizzard was ran until I saw all those accusations. And then I was like, you know, it makes a lot of sense. Like, Blizzard has been making questionable decisions with their video games for years now. Especially in World of Warcraft. Like, they put out a new feature that everybody hates from day one. And it's like, you guys are gonna love it. And they're like, no, everybody, literally nobody likes this idea. And they're like, no, you guys will like it, just trust us. And they're like, okay, let's do it. And then after a year of having to do the new feature, they're like, okay, we're gonna remove it. Turns out you guys don't like it. I was like, no, really? This incredibly unpopular thing that everybody told you to remove. You're gonna remove it because nobody likes it? You wouldn't say so. There's no way they would do this again, and then they did it exactly the same thing again in the next expansion. They released another incredibly unpopular feature that nobody liked. And they're like, no, don't worry, it's not like the last one. This one is a lot more minor. It's not gonna impact your gameplay as much. You guys will like it, trust us. And then everybody complained about it. And then they just kept saying, no, it'll work, just trust us. And then it didn't work out, nobody liked it, and they removed it after a year. They're like, well, we gotta remove it. Turns out nobody likes it. And then that's when like the lawsuit came in. Actually, they didn't remove it until after the lawsuit stuff came out. Then they removed it. They're like, okay, we're gonna listen to you guys now. Turns out maybe we don't know what we're doing. Maybe we should listen to feedback, you know? I just got here, but he's talking about, wow, isn't he? Yeah, of course I am. Literally from Alpha, they were told it was bad 2 times. Once with the Azurite armor, and then again with the conduits and conduit energy. They're like, no, just trust us. You guys will like it. You just haven't played it in practice yet. And it didn't work either time. You think you want it, but you don't. Yeah, the thing is, like, sometimes they're right. Sometimes they're like, you guys will like this, or you guys won't like this. And then it actually, like, works out really well. Like with corruptions, they put those out, and they're like, everybody complained about it. It's like, this is terrible. If you put this out, you know, nobody's gonna like it. And then they put it out, and it was great, and everybody loved it. So, I mean, people still complained about it. It's like, this is so, like, broken and overpowered. And everyone's like, yeah, it's so broken and overpowered. This is awesome. This is fun. So, like, sometimes they are right. Just like with the classic WoW stuff. Like, you know, they said, you think you do, but you don't. It's like, no, we do want this. And it was super popular for, like, the first year, and then it dropped off heavily. Because then everyone was like, oh my god, classic WoW actually kind of sucks. I want to go back to normal WoW. And if anything, the success of classic WoW probably brought in a lot of people to normal WoW, where all the stupid shit was fixed. What everybody I talked to hated corruptions, including me. Corruptions are very divisive. You either hated them or loved them. And I was definitely in the loved them camp. And I've made videos talking about why they were great, and I've had lots of people say they loved them too. Even some, like, competitive World of Warcraft players have messaged me like, man, I fucking loved corruptions too. Loved your video. Good opinions on it. I remember one time, like, I don't know if you guys know who Max is. He's like a top raider who owns like a guild that gets world first races, and he wants somebody a message. He's like, man, I love that new video you put out. Great opinions in your video. The only reason I like classic WoW was someone who believed in the preservation of art. Yeah, me too. I like it for that reason too. Classic WoW is supposed to be like classic RuneScape. The RuneScape version is pulling double BS, what RS used to. I would love more changes in the classic version, but like also just keep the regular classic version unchained. Just have like 2 versions, kind of like what they're doing with the Season of Mastery. Anyways, alright, fuck, I missed a whole bunch of subs. I thought I canceled my sub. Thanks for the resub, Fellplague. Go ahead and cancel it. Thanks for the resub, Ramthel and an X-Slumpy. So, I wanted to talk about something. I didn't mean to get sidetracked by World of Warcraft. So, this coming week, I want to try something new. I'm going to cancel all of my morning streams, except for the Saturday one. I still want to do the Pokemon Nuzlocke until I finish it. Basically, I guess I'm just canceling the Friday morning stream. No more Friday morning streams. However, what I plan to do is a 4-hour stream at night. So I'll start 2 hours earlier than normal. And then I'm going to do... Not Magic Arena. I'm not going to stream Magic Arena. I'm going to do whatchamacallit? A variety show. Where I do a variety of things in the 4 hours. Which are all Yu-Gi-Oh related. And when I mean variety, I mean playing a variety of decks. I'm not actually going to do a variety of things. It's just the normal stream. It's just instead of playing one deck the whole stream, I'll play it more than one. That's it. But sometimes I'll also do a tier list. Because I want to do at least one of those a week. I didn't do one last week because I was busy. I was literally just so busy I didn't have time to even write out a schedule. Variety streamer, variety of decks. Yeah, pretty much. It's in an effort to improve the stream quality. Because I don't think the streams are very good when I just kind of sit around and just do whatever. I don't have the force of personality in order to make that interesting. My whole brand is on streams, I believe, is largely tied to the actual decks that I'm playing. So they're gonna be 2 hours earlier. I'm gonna try that out. I don't know if I can even do a 4-hour stream because it sounds annoying. But we'll see how it works. That's all I wanted to talk about. So it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Well, I should probably cancel the Saturday one too. Just have the Saturday morning stream until I finish the Nuzlocke, and then I'll cancel it. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll do a 1-hour stream on YouTube. And that's it. Because I like those ones. But I don't think I can do those anymore on the same day that I do Twitch streams. When are we getting an Eclipse length long stream? Never. I am too busy. Do you guys know how much what I do for a living? Holy shit, he just drew 4 cards. That's amazing. Blizzard said you're gonna like it. Trust us. Yeah, you guys are gonna like it. You guys know what I do for a living? I make YouTube videos. I run channels. I was actually talking to someone about this earlier. Because they're like, what do you even do for work? And I was like, well, what I do, first and foremost, I have about 20 employees. And on any given day, a handful of them will message me about upcoming projects that they're working on. And sometimes they need me to confirm things. Those confirming things can either be a script or a video, where I have to read through the script or watch a video to make sure there's no mistakes. If it's someone who I trust, I don't really need to read the whole thing. I just have to like skim through it. So that every day eats up about 2 hours, which isn't that bad. Then, since I run 6 channels, there's lots of videos that need to be uploaded and thumbnails to make. If I look at my current Trello, there are 3 videos for my various different channels that are just straight up done and need to be uploaded. So all I need to do is just upload the videos and create a thumbnail for them, and then set up the descriptions for them. Shit, there's actually one more I gotta add. I forgot about my WoW video. WoW video. Oh fuck. There was some things that I just need to make a thumbnail for it. Okay, so we have World of Warcraft. All right, so we have the WoW video. Okay, and then every day I have a quota. For Monday through Friday, I record 2 scripts. So that's 10 scripts a week. And recording the audio for 2 scripts, it takes about 2 hours. About an hour each. Even though the scripts themselves are only about 15 to 25 minutes on average, it usually takes about an hour to actually record the audio for that. And that's only because I'm fast. If I wasn't quick, it would take way longer than just an hour for each. So that's just a guaranteed 2.5 hours on top of the 2 hours of confirming things. And then of course I only spend like 1 hour on thumbnails and stuff. And then after all of that is done, then what I can do is other miscellaneous things, which usually can include writing scripts, or writing scripts myself because there's some things that other people can't do, or just editing or networking. And then there's also the streams themselves, which take up 2 hours. So we're already at the point where I only have like an hour or 2 of leeway every day. And usually that's just spent researching new ideas or just doing some more back-end work. Because there's a lot of things that just take up time that I don't really have time to do. Ooh, let's change over to my new free-to-play XYZ Dragon Cannon deck. I love this deck. And then there's also the fact, like setting up stuff for streams. Like if I have a stream for the Millennium Air, that takes 4 hours to set up. So like that's just a day where I'm just gonna not do work, some of my work. Or whatchamacallit, setting up a deck for a stream, for like a YouTube stream, because I don't like to deck test on stream, because I don't think that's very good content for me. That usually takes up some time too. Are you ever going to do viewer duels at Edo Pro? No. I'm pretty much only Master Duel now. Why so much time to set up? Set up what? You mean the Millennium Air? Do you think... How do you think I make the questions? I literally just make them all myself. And then inputting the questions into OBS is incredibly time-consuming. Trudy's... Ooh. I don't know what this card does, but I'm going to go into it. Hello, Mr. Logs. I could work for you as an unpaid intern? No thanks. There's at a certain point where adding more people to the job won't actually make things faster. It'll just, like, you know, delegation of tasks and only go so far. And there was also another job I had where I had to remind some of my less than motivated workers to, what's the polite way to say actually do your job? I used to spend a lot of time trying to motivate some of the lesser motivated workers into actually just doing anything, which is time consuming. But I recently hired someone who does that for me, and it saves me a lot of time. And then every week there's always something that goes wrong, which just takes up a lot of time in order to fix. It's always something new every week. Macro manage. One of these weeks I'll be ahead on all my scripts. I'll be ahead on all the recordings. I'll have everything good to go. We'll be planned out for like a week in advance. And then I can just like not... I could have free time. Could you imagine having free time? I can't. This deck is already doing better than Bicorn Mill. So yeah, 4-hour streams. That should be doable. Can you create the best and most unbeatable deck? The Red Eyes? Red Eyes sucks. Nobody likes Red Eyes. Anyone who says that like Red Eyes is lying to you. Can I be an unpaid intern retainer who doesn't do anything but is still part of the team? No. We already have too many people on staff. Even if it's as a joke, heck no. Oh, it's main phase 1. We'll go into this one, I guess. What deck are you playing? This deck's kind of bad. Don't look at it. It makes me sad. Kind of tempted to code from Millennium Air so it can be somewhat automated in a way. I put out a tweet. I was like, do you guys know any way to make this easier? Because I literally have to input everything into OBS. And I got some programs. They're like, here's this online quiz program, or here's this PowerPoint program. And I was like, that doesn't look as good as what I do, but it is easier. Maybe. I would like, ideally I'd like something that I could customize completely like I can OBS. But then again, the thing I customize in OBS isn't that good either. It's not like the best thing in the world. Are you gonna try Malefic deck? Heck no. Maybe. Every chatter is an unpaid staff member now? No. Can I appear as the team guy who never appears but to play Jackbox? No. TheDuelLogs, let me cook and clean for you. In return, I will simply live in the crawl space under the floor. No, I can do that for myself. You can use Canvas? Yes. When I make thumbnails, I use a combination of After Effects and Canva and Photoscape. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Photoscape. I use 3 programs for thumbnails. Mainly because I don't think any of them alone works very well. Like After Effects is just there for like video editing. It's just there's you can just do whatever you want in After Effects. It's very convenient. And then Canva is just for like backgrounds and stuff. And then Photoscape is for text, because the text in After Effects is kind of annoying to deal with. And the text in Canva is incredibly rudimentary and it's not customizable enough. But the text in Photoscape, it's perfect. It's so easy to manage. I love it. Haven't heard of that for a while. I have Photoscape Pro, $25. Redeemed your ban? I missed it. Oh no, it's Sky Strikers? Boo! Who plays Sky Strikers? Yeah, pretty much you need to build / code from scratch to have it customized like you want currently. Quiz Generator doesn't give you that. Yeah, I know. I was thinking of taking a hit on quality just to make it easier for me. Especially since the main reason I haven't moved over to my new computer is because I don't want to have to reset up all the assets for Millennium Air on OBS. Like, I bought a new computer like a month ago. It's much better than the computer I'm using now. But it's just kind of sitting in my spare room doing nothing. It's just a full streaming, editing, gaming PC. And it exists in another room to do nothing. Ignored? Who was ignored? Zord Arc? I once made a Sky Striker player FF by successfully using head judging. Oh, that's hilarious. Head judging's garbage. You can export all your OBS settings. Why can't you just upgrade? Because like all of the settings, like the assets are in a whole bunch of different folders. It would take forever to reset them all up. The way I do it is incredibly convoluted. It's very convoluted, but it gives me great visual results. I don't know how to code. I've tried to learn. Coding is very boring, so I gave up. There's lots of things where I would be better off if I just learned how to do it myself. And I do try to learn to do everything myself if I can. But sometimes it's just really boring, so I just don't. And coding is one of those. So is learning hardware. Hardware is a very boring subject to me. Who cares about hardware? Sorry, but what's FF? I have no idea. You have a backup computer? But not a backup mic? No, I did have a backup mic. I just couldn't find it. And then I found it after the stream was over. And I have 2 backup computers, not just one. Because I already had a backup computer before I bought my new computer. So I also have that, but the thing is my backup computer is not as good as this computer or my other one. So I have 3 computers. Well, 4 if you count my really old one that I had before I upgraded. But I don't think that one works anymore. Because I've pilfered so many parts from it. I love coding. My favorite part is 8 hours of programs that refuse to work. It still doesn't by the end of it. Fast forward? Fast forward what? I made a program for Millennium Air. Can I post it to Discord? Wait, you made a program for Millennium Air? Where? Let me see. I don't see anything on Discord. Laundry draw. All I see is a custom card about laundry. Is it my turn or my opponent's turn? Turn change? Wait, what happened to his DPE? Why didn't it come back? My life got way better when I stopped coding. Oh yeah, another thing. I can't actually code anymore because my hand is fucked up. Like, my left hand is just actually broken. It is non-functional. So, the way I can type for small periods of time. Like, if I'm talking to someone, you know, like on Discord, I can reply to that no problem. But if I have to write long form text, like for a script, I literally just can't do it. Because my hand will give out. So the way I write scripts is through a voice-to-text speech program. And it's not the most accurate thing in the world, but it's good enough for writing scripts. All you do is just go through and proofread it. But I don't think that's anywhere near good enough for coding. Because coding requires you to have, like, you know, case-sensitive words. And I'm pretty sure I can't do that with voice-to-text software. It's just not accurate enough. Dragon Naturally Speaking? Yep, that's the one I use. It's pretty good. Penguin Daddy 18 has released Call Me Worthless. Okay. Penguin Daddy 18, you're worthless, you piece of garbage. I hope you get hit by a bus twice. Great program, has tons of issues. It is an amazing program. It's just not 100% accurate. It's like 97% accurate, which is hella good enough. It's good enough where I don't care that I can't use my hand. And I can write scripts no problem. Like, there's just no fuss about it. It's like, if I want to write a script, I can do it thanks to Dragon. Did you see a doctor? Boy, do I have stories about my fucking doctors. I went to a doctor twice about it. The first time I went to a doctor, well, sign cards and make a giveaway, like a free Karibo for all. If he's gonna make us sign cards, no, I don't want to do a giveaway. That sounds annoying. I don't have time for that. Believe in yourself. I bet there's people who can code with their feet. I don't want to code though. I don't like coding. It's boring. Even before I fucked up my hand, I didn't want to code. I don't know why I'd want to do it now. Yeah, case sensitive and some specific symbols. Yep. Well, I did take a coding class in college, so I know like very basics of it to the point where I know that I don't want to do it. Hi, Mr. Logs and Legs. Hello there. Hello there. Hey, Bunny Honey. Let me guess. He charged you 10K for a normal checkup? No. Oh, right. So the doctor. I went to the doctor for it. And I told them my hand hurts, but only if I type for too long. And they're like, well, have you tried doing stretches? And I was like, I guess. They're like, you should try doing stretches. That should help. And I was like, okay. So I did stretches. And they also ordered, like, we'll get some x-rays on it, too. It was like, okay. So I did stretches. And I got the x-rays done. I paid like $800 for the x-rays. They did a whole bunch of them. And about 2 months later, I called my doctor and I was like, did you get the results from my x-rays? And they're like, oh no, we haven't got them yet. And I was like, okay. And so I called back like every couple of weeks afterwards, and they just never got the x-rays. So after like 5 months, I went into the doctor's office and I was like, I've been waiting for like the results for the x-rays for a while. They're like, oh yeah, we have them right here. And I was like, okay. And they're like, oh, you're fine. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to know that I'm fine. So I went to another doctor because they were useless. And then the other doctor, I told him the same thing. He quit? Probably thought I was a new player. So I went to another doctor. This other doctor is way better. And I told them about my hand problems, and they looked over at my hand. And they're like, so you do stretches, huh? And I was like, yep. I was like, and it only hurts if you type for a very long period of time? And I was like, yeah. She's like, have you tried lifting weights? And I was like, yeah, I do. She's like, And she looked over it, she did some stretches, she did some like movements on it. And she told me, he's like, well, you see, the thing is, sometimes there's just a thing called like repetitive stress injuries, where if you do something too long, it just hurts it. So just make sure you keep doing your stretches, keep lifting your weights, don't overdo it, and you'll be fine. I was like, oh, thank you, doctor, I'm cured. And that was the last time I asked a doctor about it. It still hurts. I still can't type for very long. But my doctors are so useless that I don't want to go to a third one. That'll be $800. Quit typing, problem solved. The thing is, I have already basically... I found workarounds to it. It's not that big a deal anymore. Yeah, just quit typing. All I do is just quit typing and I'm good to go. Have you tried physiotherapy? What's that? No, the thing is, like the stretches I do and the weightlifting does help a lot. It's just, I still have the problem where if I wanted to write a script with my hands, that's impossible because my hand would give out like halfway through. And then I wouldn't be able to use my left hand for like a couple of days. Because there's like an actual problem with my hand. But I don't know what the problem is. And the doctors I've gone to don't seem concerned even a little bit. And speech to text? Yeah, I use speech to text programs for it. I have to, otherwise I'm ham-boned, you know? Let's banish this card. Did you train your back? Excessive training for your arms and chest can create the problems you described. Excessive training for your arms and chest can create the problems. What? Did I train my back? I didn't start lifting weights until after I had the hand problems. Widow Anchor targets an effect monster. Access code was the only effect monster they had on the field. Oh, so they quit out because of that? I wasn't paying attention. Bro, just like buy new hands. I need a new bionic hand. You know, I sometimes forget that my hand is a problem. Because I'm so used to it. I've already found workarounds for it. And I just do daily stretches and I lift weights. And I can play video games just fine. Just as long as I don't play them for like more than 2 hours a day. Like heavy video games. Like for raiding in World of Warcraft, we only raid for 2 hours a day whenever we are actually raiding. Which is within the margin of my hands being able to do it without any problems. But if I ever do anything else on the same day, then my hand is going to give out. Is it because of an injury? Nope. I just overworked myself, so I have a bunch of health problems. Did I not go over like all the things I do in a day? I used to do even more. Like before I had staff, I used to do everything myself. I used to also edit my own videos and do all my own scripts. A more ergonomic keyboard? I already tried all that shit. None of it works. The only thing that works is lifting weights and stretching. A robot hand would be pretty useful. I have a friend who killed his hands playing rhythm games. Dude, I know someone who killed their hands playing solitaire. Have you tried turning your hand off and on back in? Yes. It didn't work. My grip is abysmal and I've tried everything. Sometimes I'm just like that. My grip is actually like it's fine. Like I don't have any problems with the grips because like part of my weightlifting workout routine is like a grip lift out, a grip routine where I like hold some low weight dumbbells and I just like lift them. And I don't have any problems doing like either left or right side, even though my left hand is the one that's bum. And also when I lift weights too, like when I do the bench press, my hand is perfectly fine for everything I do. The only problems I have is if I type too much, or if I play video games too much. I can't push over these cards, especially with Witchcrafter Madame, who can't be targeted by card effects. Ooh, I can use heavy mech platforms, so I can get a 2-for-1 if he destroys my card. Destroy by battle, your opponent cannot target that monster with card effects. Oh, I can just do this. What kind of doctor did you see? I saw 2 doctors. One of them recommended me to a specialist. The arthritis logs. I don't have arthritis. You have arthritis. I like witchcrafters, but they're annoying as heck, right? I don't think this deck is strong enough to beat witchcrafters. Damn it, why does it last all phase? I was reading the other day that Elzer's Studio, there's a new Blood Vendel original 11 precise movements of the hand. I ended my turn, right? Yeah, it's waiting for my opponent. Would increase the risk of carpal tunnel syndrome. My doctors have probably told me that I don't have carpal tunnel at the very least. If I have a condition in my hand, it's something else. That's not carpal tunnel. Yep, it's full strength. It doesn't move a lot for prolonged periods. Alright, thanks for the sub, Silk Scarf. Targeting the Paleo Immune Monster. Brilliant. Hey, we are in Gold League. Are you playing Hanger? No, this is a free-to-play deck. You're ham-boned? Yesterday I won a match tournament playing Numerons. Ooh, really? Which captains are engineered to bore their opponents to death? You mean drill them? Alright, chat. For the next permission, I need 10k on either side, minimum. What's the next permissions? He's gonna pop my card trooper. I know you fellas got moon coins. I'm not gonna run predictions if you people are gonna be cheap. Buy witchcraft buy street. Oh no, I don't know if I can beat him with this garbage deck that I made as a joke. Union Scramble. This deck should work. I have 103, but I'm not betting all of that. If I gamble, I just die. Well, then don't gamble. I'm saving all my moon coins for the big deck build redeem. I gotta be cheap. Isn't today supposed to be Punishment Wheel Day, Mr. Logs? No. It's only on Fridays. Your life points have been reduced to 0? Oh, look how sad Trishula looked. Alright, time to play some free-to-play Wild Cyclone Fluffles. I spent hours trying to get this deck to work earlier today. And it does not. To build a terrible Jinzo deck? Ooh, I want to play a Jinzo deck. The sad little three-headed dragon. I know, he's such a sad little Trishula. Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Yeah, hello. Oh shit, it's Nova. I was just about to talk about her. Now I can't. Hey Nova, we weren't saying anything about you. A Fluffle dog. Fluffle bear. I need a fusion card, but I don't have one. Toy vendor, come on, give me a Fluffle card. Activate toy vendor, send Prisma to the grave. Fuck, it's Wild Heart. Shit, I'm fucked. Oops, I said a bad word. Hello? Wait, why are you pointing a gun at me? Hello, chat? Hello, Nova. How was your solo mode adventures today? Did you win lots of solo mode adventures? I forget what I was doing, but I was busy with something. So I only got to watch a little bit. Fluffle E-Heroes? Yeah. This is free-to-play Fluffle E-Heroes. You see, after the stream, I was like, wow, Nova's free-to-play hero deck is so bad that I kind of want to see if I can make one that works. And then I gave up after like 5 minutes, and I was like, what if I built a free-to-play Evil Hero Wild Cyclone deck? Because I love this card. And it's a normal rarity because it's bad. And I was like, I can totally do this. But the problem is all of the good fusion support is high rarity. However, a lot of the Fluffle cards are low rarity, and they search out polymerization like it's candy. Just without the really good card, which searches out, you know, as a +1. You know, I love this for you, bestie. Don't make fun of me. Top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh streamers who sweared. Number 1, TheDuelLogs. I've never once swear, but what was the notification for? Okina-chan has started streaming. Okana-chan! Well, I love Okana-chan. She's this one streamer who streams in Japanese, so I have no idea what the fuck she's saying. She usually streams to like 20 people, and her chat almost never talks. I don't get it. But the great thing about Okana-chan is that she talks the whole time. Like, she'll stream for like 8 hours a day. And her chat won't really say anything, but she'll talk the entire time. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so endearing. Imagine, like, because sometimes I'll look for new small streamers. I'll go to their channel, and I want to check them out. I want to see what they're like before I can send a raid to them, but, like, they don't say anything. They just literally just sit there in silence. And it's, you know, I have no idea if they're good or not because they're not saying anything. And I understand that. Like, why would you want to talk if there's no one to talk to? Except for Akane-chan. Akane-chan. She talks the whole time. She never stops. Even if it's just to announce what she's doing. And I was like, oh, this is so... I love it. It's so endearing. If everybody did this. That's so cute. It is. It's so cute. Here, let me show you guys her channel. I'll have to give you guys a link. Akane-chan, because she's a VTuber too. And she's a really unique model as well. She's not playing Master Duel today, but she does play it sometimes. Send her a channel. Here it is. It's Akane-chan. Akane-chan. Okane-chan. Okane-chan. She's a cute little pink-haired model. Well, I mean, I was also partial towards her because she has pink hair. And I think I have an obsession with pink hair because I like Rosemi a lot. I wouldn't say obsession. I'm not obsessed. I just like it. So if someone has pink hair, I'm more inclined to check them out. And Akane-chan was pretty good. Are they gonna try to FTK me with my little fluffles? VTuber 2? That means you're considered yourself a VTuber? No, I'm not a VTuber. Shut up. I'll ban you. Kanye-chan. Yule Pendulums. She's a baby. She's so cute. Oh, she hasn't started yet. That's because I got the notification that she was just about to get started. That's why she hasn't started up yet. I have no idea what she says, but sometimes I'll put her stream on because it's just relaxing to hear her talk. I think she might use a text-to-speech program. I think she might, I want to pinch her cheeks. Yeah. I used to love pink hair. I used to not have any preference towards pink hair at all. It's just, it's kind of like if I like something enough, then I start to enjoy things that are similar to that thing. Like, for example, if there's anything that's similar to me, I generally like it more just because I like myself a lot. So, like, if there's anything that's somewhat similar to Rosemi, for example, I'm more inclined to like it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to like it 100%. It's more like it just, you know, I'm more inclined to check it out and give it a more of a shot. So using the Akane Vocaloid? Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, and she talks the whole time. It's great. And also, like, Miwa, for example, Miwa Bell. She's another streamer on YouTube. Not on YouTube, on Twitch. The only people who stream on Twitch or YouTube are me and Nova. But Miwa, like, the main reason I checked her out was, like, twofold. One of them was because her VTuber model she used at first was the same as Mogu's adult Mogu model, which she only brings out whenever someone redeems the 100,000 reward, and I've been saving up for it. No one likes YouTube. YouTube's better. You literally get more views over on YouTube. But like with Mogu's model thing, because Miwa had it out, and Miwa's the one who told you about futos, right? Yeah, Miwa's the one who explained to me what a futo was on stream. So I checked out Miwa at first because she had that model that was similar to Mogu's adult Mogu model. I was like, I've been saving up 100,000 for this, and I can just watch it for free here. So I watched her stream because of that. And I stuck around because she reminded me of my dead friend. Like, almost exactly. Like, if my friend had been reincarnated, she was basically Miwa. Because my friend was very much like a... She enjoyed hot men and all that entailed. And she was unashamed about how she lived her life. Which was very endearing. And I was like, oh my god, it's exactly like my friend who just died. This is awesome. I love this stream. So that's how me and Miwa, you know, I wouldn't say we became friends, because I guess we are friends. That's how I reached out to Miwa, because she reminded me of my dead friend. And yeah, she's the one who showed me what futas were. Because I had no idea what a futa was. You know, like, I've heard the word before because I'm part of the anime community. But, you know, I'm not into the weird shit that's in the anime community. And Miwa very much is. So, she was on stream once and she was talking about Bible Black. And I was like, what's Bible Black? I've heard of this before, but I don't actually know anything about it. And send this to Miwa. I've already told Miwa this before. Whatchamacallit. So I've never heard of Bible Black before. And she's like, oh, you shouldn't watch it. It's cursed. And I was like, why? What's so cursed about it? Explain to me what's cursed about it. And she's like, well, there's you know, she just started going off on the thing. She's like, there's these futas, there's these other things. Like, what's a futa? And she was surprised that I hadn't heard of it before, because apparently it's a very common thing. And it is a common thing, because I've even heard of it. I just don't know what it is. And what it is, for people who don't know what a futa is, it's a magically transformed person who has both genitalia. That's about it. And it's a thing that can only exist in like manga or hentais and stuff, because it's literally just like a magic thing. And apparently it's such a common magical thing that it has its own word for it. I don't know what futa stands for, but that's what it means. Miwa's about to ritual sacrifice you in her cult. Is she playing the cult game again? I thought she said she didn't save the progress on it. Let's see. Welcome to Cult of the Land. Ooh, nice. That's not common knowledge. I remember another time. Whatchamacallit. I was talking to Chad about something. Not Chad. One of my other streamers, because sometimes people in streams will say something that I've never heard of before. Like, another one was a Switch. Like, I've never heard what a Switch was until I watched one of Leah's streams. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm a Switch. And I was like, what the hell is a Switch? And everybody in chat was making fun of me for not knowing what a Switch was. And I was like, I don't think this is a common word. You guys are making shit up. Like a Nintendo Switch? So I asked my family. Like, I went to my sister and brother who were like over on the house. I was like, okay, my siblings, do you guys know what a Switch is? Because my siblings are normies. And they're like, no. And I was like, right? And they're like, what the hell is a Switch? I was like, so apparently a Switch is... Fuck, I forget what a Switch is. It's someone who swaps between... What's a Switch? I forgot. Sub or Dom? Is that what it is? I can't remember if it's like sub or Dom thing, or if it's like a top or bottom. Or is that the same thing? Dear God. Yeah, so I asked my family, they didn't know what it meant either. And when I told them, they're like, oh, I would have never have known that. And then I asked them if they knew what NTR meant, and they also had no idea. Because they're normie, so like they're great normie filters. So I asked my family, my siblings, if they knew what an NTR was. And they said they have no idea. Mom, what does NTR mean? And then I explained it to them, and they're like, oh. Well, that's weird. And I was like, right? And they're like, and people make fun of me for not knowing what these words mean. And they're like, well, I don't know what it meant either. I was like, these aren't normal things. Just because you guys are all degenerates doesn't mean like everybody is. Hardcore cucking. What does NTR mean? I don't know, but it's like Japanese for like fiction where like a partner will cheat on someone and they like it. NTR has a different name in English. I'm not sure what the name is in English. I think there's many different words for it. Logs got sacrificed in the cult of the lamb by Miwa. Nice. The stream is becoming cursed. I'm just trying to tell you guys that these things are not common knowledge. And I'm not... whatchamacallit. It's not that I'm say-so. It's just you guys know cursed things and I don't. Because I'm too busy working. It's common for us. Yeah, it's common for you guys, because you guys are a bunch of degenerates. It does also make me think, maybe I am just naive. I don't know. You guys always say stuff that I have no idea what you're talking about. And it's like, you know, I grew up in a really rough environment. How do I not know these things? I'm not naive, but I don't know half the things you guys talk about when it comes to these things, and you guys all pretend like they're normal. And it's like, I grew up around drug dealers in like the ghetto, and I have no idea what a futa means. Maybe it's you guys who are the problem, not me. In the ghettos, we live in a society. It's like, I remember being so poor that I lived in this roach motel, and my mom bought me a bug catching kit because I asked her for it. And I used to catch cockroaches, and I filled up the little glass box, and then they all escaped because it turns out they can squeeze through really small holes. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know cockroaches could squeeze through little small holes like that, even the big ones. Elemental Hero Avian, fuck! I can't believe he ash blossomed my fucking dog. Stupid piece of shit. Wait, did I actually win? I won with this? How am I winning any of these games? Mr. Logs, there's a worthless redeem? Oh. Knife 000. You're worthless. You piece of garbage. I saw you. You were modding for Miwa. Miwa asked me if it was okay if you could mod for her, and I told her no because you're worthless and you won't actually do anything. Thanks for the redeem knife. I know it can squeeze through small holes. What? Yeah, so anyways, you guys, especially talking with Miwa, has made me think that maybe I'm a little bit naive. But I can't imagine myself being naive. I think instead you guys are just weird, and I'm just normal. And that's what it is. I don't think there's anything weird about not knowing what a futa is. I think you guys are the weird ones who are just playing Miwa. I don't know. I feel like I'm having some kind of existential crisis about, like, am I actually just a naive person who doesn't know anything? No, that's not true. Mr. Logs, I shall give you lessons. No, I don't need them. You guys can be weird. TheDuelLogs, you didn't grow up on the internet. It's normal shit on the internet. I did grow up on the internet. That's the thing. I use the internet all the time. My job is literally on the internet. I just don't look at weird shit on the internet. You guys are weird. I'm normal. Futa is a woman with a... yeah. It's the first time I've heard of any of this. See? Am I out of touch? No, it's... exactly. I had like a thing. It's like, am I the one who's out of touch? No, it is the viewers who are wrong. You guys, I think it's just... you guys are just really into this stuff. And I'm not. You're not normal, Mr. Logs. You also have to remember that I am a... whatchamacallit. I have obtained wizard status. Because I hit the age of 30 without doing you know what. And it's entirely through a lack of trying. So that should give you an indication of just how much I care about these kinds of things. I mean, I have tried, for sure. It's just all of my very few attempts have failed. A quite exclusive club, exactly. Non-target removal is good for creatures with hexproof. All right, he has Wandering Griffin Rider. I forgot about that. And then the Psychic Spider, Mr. Logs, we all know and love, is actually a vanilla monster cardo. Vanilla monster card? I don't know if I'd go that far. Oh, he let it all go through. That makes non-destruction removal in DR right now. You didn't vote? That's okay. Female spiders kill their mates. Oh yeah, that's true. That's why I haven't done it. It's because of female spiders would literally kill me. Mr. Logs, you know the feet emote though. That's the feet emote is for chat because you guys like feet so much. Face revealed 4 million subs. I mean, I revealed my face when I went to BlizzCon. You can just go there if you want to see it. Is the TheDuelLogs a gaslighter? Are you a gaslighter? Futa is an anagram of utopic future. Oh yes, that makes sense. Select a card to add from your deck to your hand. Wait, I can't search out the Edge Imp card? Oh, it's only Edge Imp Sabrus. Gotcha. We'll set 2 cards. And this is a fairy monster for some reason. Okay. Oh boy. What is the term for feet job? Is that a thing? Shut up. Auditory ASMR. Futa is an anagram for utopic future. I don't think I have the willpower to watch BlizzCon. No, I mean I went to BlizzCon and I met with people and I talked to them. Like, I met with fans, and all the fans were like, oh, is it okay if we take pictures with you? And I was like, of course you can take pictures. Why wouldn't you be able to? And I was like, oh, this is because you don't show your face. I was like, well, yes, the reason I don't show my face is because I don't think it would improve the quality of my videos because I'm ugly. Like, there are sometimes people who I watch, or I did watch, and they started showing their face in their videos, and it's like, wow. You do not have a very good camera face. You should probably not do this. Like, I know some people whose videos, some people who are very, very popular, and I don't watch any of their videos because they have their very ugly face in all their videos. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I can't do that to my channel. A face for radio, exactly. So there's pictures online? Yeah, I took pictures with fans. I think the only picture that actually was uploaded online was with this very, whatchamacallit. It was this one fan who took pictures of a whole bunch of people. So she like put out a collage and a whole bunch of other ones. Fluffle dog. I think she might have taken the picture down because Method Josh was also in there. And Method Josh was accused of some not so savory things. Oh, let's do this. Fusion Reserve. The Logs face is out there? Yeah, if you really want to see what I look like, my face is out there. And, you know, I've already told you that I'm not good looking, so... The reason I tell you that is because when you see me, you're like, oh, it's not that bad. It's like, it's a psychological tactic. If I tell you I'm really ugly, then you see me and you're like, oh. Well, you're not attractive, but you're not really ugly either. And I was like, yeah. You can only have higher, you can only go up from if you like put them at rock bottom, you know? Oh, he's gonna let me do it? Yay! Fright fur sheep. I went into my fright fur monster. Lowering expectations strategically? Exactly. Like, you can't really get lower expectations than just saying that you're ugly. Because you see, the thing is, most people would never call themselves ugly, even if they are. Most people just will not go that far when it comes to self, you know, shit. He bounced my card. He's clapping. He's absolutely stunning. I am not. I can't find the face reveal. I mean, if you type in TheDuelLogs or if you type in Hermared X into Google, one of the very first results will be face reveal. The thing is, I don't really mind showing who I am. It's just, I don't think it would add to my content in any way. Because I'm not good looking. What the hell kind of deck is he playing? Artillery Catapult? Nice. Bound lame. Hello, I actually have a deck you could set up for next week. Phantom Knights without Rongo. Phantom Knights without Rongo? That sounds... I do have a Phantom Knights without Rongo deck that I do like. Maybe I'll do that. You still have a very attractive voice? I have a radio voice, that's for sure. And only because I've spent years developing it. You guys should watch some of my earlier videos. My voice fucking sucks. And even then, I don't think my voice right now is very good. But it used to be a lot worse. I think it's a much better state now it is, after years of practice. I wish I had a radio voice. Me too! Wait, Junk, you have a great voice. What are you talking about? Oh shit, I'm about to get shenanigans. I found it, guys. Saying you're ugly sounds like you're fishing for compliments. That's true. It can sound like that as well. I'm not fishing for compliments, though. I'm merely stating a fact. But you're right. I do have to remember, like, if I ever have to say that to someone, it is a good idea to just, like, whatchamacallit, preface it with saying, now, I'm not fishing for compliments. In fact, I don't want any, but... And then you can go into it. Getting good voice acting, voice just takes practice. Exactly. Just takes lots and lots of practice. Your voice is so hot, no homo bro, for real? I don't think so. I think it's better than what I started with. That's about it. Does Miwa corrupt Mr. Logs? No. I told you guys, the reason I reached out to Miwa in the first place was because she reminded me of my dead friend. Which means my friend used to talk about this shit all the time, too. The thing is, my friend was a normie, so she probably didn't know what a futo was either. I understood her because she was a normie. I'm gonna hug Pillar your voice saying shut up, but in Duel Links. No. I got gold rank as deck diverses, but in plat ranks the higher the deck is more. Wait, what? I never thought I was good looking, but everyone seems to say I am. Really? I remember I was talking to a friend who I met at BlizzCon. And I was just saying matter-of-factly, and I think I even I didn't preface it, but I was just saying, like, matter-of-factly. I was like, yeah, you know, the reason blah, 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 I've never been in relationships because I'm ugly. And she's like, I've seen you before. You're not that bad looking. And I was like, oh, I wasn't fishing for compliments, but thank you. And I don't believe her. We should make a petition, Konami, to make Thunder TheDuelLogs character in Duel Links. I should play Duel Links one of these days. I think I'm ugly. See? We got it. When she passed away, was she sick or in an accident? It was 3 months ago, and it was due to depression. I'm a solid 6 out of 10? Damn, nice. I wish I was a solid 6 out of 10. I want to be a solid 6 out of 10 too. What do I got to do to be a solid 6 out of 10? Mr. Logs, get yourself a mail order? Heck no. Like I said, part of the reason I'm like this is because I don't care. I remember one time I was talking to a friend of mine when I was like 26. And I was like, I think I might have concerns over this. She's like, what if I reached 30 and I'm still like this? And she's like, do you really care what other people think? And I was like, no, I don't. She's like, well then is it a problem? And I was like, oh, you're right. And that was the last time I thought of it. Please tell Knife she's a great mod. What? Did Knife go over to your stream to complain? Oh my god, Knife. Knife, where are you? Knife, where are you at? Knife the snitch? Fucking Knife. I'm having an existential crisis, Mr. Logs. You fucking redeemed. The worthless redeem. If you can't take it, don't redeem it. That's all it was. It was a worthless redeem. I don't actually mean whatever I said. It was said specifically to like hurt your feelings because it's worthless. That's what you ask for. That kind of reminds me of like, I have a friend where sometimes you were too mean to his dogs. You literally asked for it. It wasn't even that mean. I forgot what I said. I think it was actually a pretty good joke, if I remember correctly. You guys remember what I said? She's snitching to Miwa. Don't bother Miwa during her stream. Miwa is her own person who's doing her own thing, and she's not tied to my brand or my content. So it's, you know, not the coolest thing in the world to go over and interrupt her stream in this way. Ms. Miwa Bell said, I'm an excellent good mod. I thought that was intentional. The whole thing of Worthless is that, exactly. Yu-Gi-Oh! Player's story checks out. And Ms. Miwa Bell said I was a good mod. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see here. Normal summon. Ow. One of the best mods, Knife? No. Is this a viewer's game? No. How have I not made a Grand Maju deck yet? I love Grand Maju. One second. I have to send a message that may or may not be related to what just happened. Okay. The keyboard ASMR. Stromberg plus Gren Maju is love. I remember I created a Gren Maju deck that had the Stoneberg in it, and it was like a few months before it topped an event, and then Gren Maju became a legitimate like rogue meta threat, and I was like, I created it. No respinning this time. Punishment wheel. Hey, it's Tina. Hello there. All right, let's spin the punishment wheel. Spin the punishment wheel round and round. Where it stops, nobody knows. You're going second. Don't care. The cute small streamer is people watching Akane-chan. Okene-chan, what is it? You have to cringe tweet? Oh my god, it actually landed on that one. Okay. What should I tweet? Hi loggers. Hello there, Tina. Dude, I remember you showed me the Hunter x Hunter hat that you bought. And I was like, oh my god. And then I saw the back of it, and then I saw like the little adjustment strap, and I was like, oh, that probably wouldn't fit. Because I have a really... my head is just slightly too big for normal hats. So like I have to wear like specialized hats that are slightly bigger than normal. So like if they ever have like generic hats at the store, you know, like one size fits all, it doesn't fit me because my head's just a little bit too big. And it reminded me of how much of a pain it is to buy hats. So I used to use this one hat. It was a sports hat, because apparently it's really easy to find big hats for like in a sports store. Cringe tweet. I love Futas. Ashamed I didn't know it earlier. Hell no. So like I had this one hat. It was like it was a Colts hat for like the football teams, the Colts, and I'd wear it everywhere because it actually fit. And it was like also worn out too, because like if I do get a new hat that's made specifically big, it's you know, sometimes if my hair gets a little bit too long, then it gets tight. So it was perfect. I loved it. I wore the hat like almost every day for years. And then one day my little brother, he brought like a little puppy home that his girlfriend had, and they were watching it. And I thought the puppy was super cute, so I let it into my room. And then while I was working, I turned around and I saw that he was destroying my hat. And I was like, that's the hat I've been wearing for 10 years. I can't believe it's gone. I've never felt sadder for having a piece of my, for having a piece of clothing destroyed. Not the hat. I mean, he was a puppy. It's not like I'm gonna get mad at him. But I was very disappointed that my hat was no longer with us. And then my, whatchamacallit, my sister bought me 2 new ones. So now I have 2 Cardinal hats. And I don't really like the Cardinals, though. The Cardinals is the football team for Arizona. But I have 2 of them, and they fit just as good. So I don't really care anymore. Tweet Booth Pack. Smoking Venus tonight? No. My dog destroyed a blushy... Mr. Logs, you have merch? I have lots of Snorlax merch, and that's it. Spider heads do seem to have quite a unique shape. Exactly. Anyone know a card that's straight road negates 2 or more destruction? Yeah, go watch my video on top 10 cards to protect your back row. It's in there. Wait, what happened? Did he destroy my card? Oh. Tweet Booth Pack. Ignored? What did you say? There's a lot of shit that goes on in chat. I don't ignore you guys' messages. I miss it. There's a difference. You guys do know that the chat goes by pretty fast. I only read it for like seconds at a time, right? Have some Hazukashi merch. I think you're Hambone. I asked a question. What question did you ask? Tweet, I love Miwa so much. Uwu, she was my favorite friend. Uwu. I won't say that. But I wouldn't mind doing something in the same vein as that. You call me worthless? Oh, how do you pronounce your name? Are you sure? Okay. Are you sure? You're worthless, you piece of garbage. I hope you get hit by 2 buses. Thank you, thank you. I actually like... No, I'm not going to say that. Being able to read chat and play games is actually so hard. It's an underrated skill that streamers have. Right, Crypto? See, you understand. No one else does. Tweet Booth Pack. Do you have merch? No. A huge revolution is over. My body as a shield. That's a good tweet. Anyone know the card that Starlight Road injured my hand? Big head, DuelLogs. Are you sure Billy Quizboy from Venture Brothers? Wait, injured hand, big head. I said slightly big head. It's not like ginormous. Maybe, I don't know. I can't fit normal hats. Maybe it is. I didn't know it either. Tweet that knife is the best mod. No. Flu best deck. Sure, I can tweet that. I'll tweet out Flu best deck. Punishment? No, I only spun the punishment wheel because someone redeemed the reward for, or the punishment wheel as a redeem. I'll tweet out Flu best deck. There. I have fulfilled the punishment. Change decks. Let's see. Cubic Eldritch, Squid Jam, and Cubics. Ooh, my Bean deck. I love the Bean deck. It's so funny. Uwa, Miwa is my favorite colleague. Uwa. I can do that next time. But, shit, who is my favorite colleague? If I would have to choose out of all of my colleagues, the one that I think is my favorite. I can't tell you guys because you guys will run to them immediately and then tattle. I would guess it's Minnie. Minnie. When it comes to Minnie, I do talk to her a lot, but it's always just shit posting. All we do is shit post to each other. I don't know if that's really indicative of actual, you know, being friends or anything. We rarely actually collaborate or anything. And if we talk, it's purely just shit posting. It's fun. It's Leah because she's cute. I do love Leah's model, that's for sure. Angel Trumpeter is in here. Ooh, I didn't know that. We're gonna bring out the bean. Bean. It's beans. Oh fuck, I have my Garnet in hand. Oh, I can't do my combos. Psy Reflector. Leah is indeed cute. Yes, her model is definitely pretty good. I like it a lot. That's friendship? I guess not Ame. What's Leah's reaction to VFD ban? She has been molding about it nonstop. It's hilarious. I love it. What synchro monsters do I even have? Not very many, but I can go into Shen. Another punishment will redeem? Was it really? I didn't see a punishment wheel redeem. Over here, Shen. It's Nova, because logs like dragons. I do like dragons. Streamer, make a Trishula. How do you guys know, like, all the people I talk to? Spin it again. When it comes to the colleagues who I talk to the most, it's Minnie and I think that's it. I don't talk to anyone. I talk to the other ones occasionally. I also only talk to Minnie occasionally too. It's not like we speak to each other all the time. We shitpost, but we will go like weeks without saying shit to each other because we're not like real friends or anything. Ooh, they're playing Fluffles too. So I don't really talk to anyone. So it can't really go based on which one I talk to the most. It would be like which content do I enjoy the most out of all of them? Because like I'm too busy to have conversations with people. Guardian Chimera. Get banished, idiot. Ooh, I gotta draw a card. Is Guardian Chimera gonna destroy my beans? He's gonna try to destroy my beans, but he's gonna get negated instead. You don't talk about them through streams? Let's see, who watches my streams the most? Out of all of my colleagues, the person who watches my streams the most would probably have to be none of them. They'll occasionally like tune in for like a second. Leah? No. I think probably Ame shows up more than Leah. Ame is here plenty? Yeah. And even then, she doesn't show up very often. I watch your streams? Why, thank you, Sparky. Thanks for the sub, Rancorath. Wraith. More beans? Why does it have to be female? Because none of my male colleagues watch my streams either. When it comes to male colleagues, Cafe Fico. Oh, Cafe Fico's here a lot. And then there's also Hardleg who shows up occasionally. I like Hardleg. But we're not, like, you know, friends. We're colleagues. And we've been colleagues for a long time. And I'm pretty sure he enjoys that level of friendship. Cafe Fico is here more than you, TheDuelLogs. You're here more than you, TheDuelLogs. Okay, and then we can summon out Psy Reflector from the deck. Spider-Mate isn't enough for the male colleague. What? Then we activate Psy Reflector, revealing Assault Mode activate from the hand to special summon this thing. You're here more. Miwa and Rosemi come here often. I think Miwa comes the least out of all of the ones. Comes here the least out of all of my the colleagues I talk to the most. I don't really have a good metric to determine favorites. Virtual World. Cafe Fico. I could go into Xian, but I don't want to banish my own cards, you know? So let's go into Vermilion Dragon Mech. I usually am not awake at this hour. Junk, I just met Junk. So he's kind of like off the running. Junk is great. I love his energy. I found out about Junk because Minnie, I was talking to Minnie before the collab. And she's like, here's a list of people you can possibly invite. And Junk was on the list. And like while I was talking to Minnie, I followed Junk on his stream because he was streaming at the time. And then Junk gave me a shout out immediately. And Minnie was like, oh, Junk's never given me a shout out before. And I was like, get crunked. Let's go into Shen now. I feel so bad I didn't shout out Minnie. Don't feel bad. It was hilarious. I loved it. Maid Spider time. You stream the 2 times a day. I'm most likely to watch streams. It's pretty great. Yeah, and Tina. I watch Tina a lot because like she streams like at the point of the day where I'm working and like no one else is streaming. And her streams are full of great energy. Although I will say there was one stream I was watching where never I shouldn't say that. Let's pop these cards. Oh god. Junk, that's it. I can't hear you. I know. Oh, you know what I was gonna say? I know. There's this one stream earlier this week. At the start of the stream, she did something. And I was like, ooh, I really should not have had my headphones on for that. How should I have... What should I do next? I can't use Psy Reflector, but I can go into Beans. I can go into Mecha Phantom Beast. It's time for... Release the beans. While you have a lot to talk about, you have to talk about it now. I can't. The reason I can't is because I think it's maybe embarrassing and I don't want to put her on the spot. Where's Mater? Oh, here. Maytime. There you go. Someone redeemed Maytime. Cafe Frico redeemed Maytime. I got it. I got it. Alright, Chimera has immunity. Did he get polymerization in the graveyard? Oh, he does have polymerization in the graveyard. Don't worry, I can just get rid of it with the DPE. The Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. What's it at? 2,900? Oh, that's not low enough. Someone also redeemed Spin the Wheel. I will spin the wheel. Don't worry. Super Poly? Aw, you bitch. I can't believe you've done this. Oh my god, both of my cards into a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Damn it. All because I drew into my fucking Garnet. I have literally one Garnet in this deck and I drew into it. Oof. Activate the effect of Xian. Yes. Let's return DPE to the graveyard. You're ham-boned? Yeah. Mr. Log sure does say Pomu pretty frequently compared to YouTube. I've never once said Pomu. What's the goal of the Bean deck? To go into Halki Fibrax combos, but I can't do it if I draw into Coltwing. Like, literally, there's one card in my deck that I can't draw into if I want to do the combo, and I drew into it. Alright, spin the wheel. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. You have to review a custom card. Okay. Run another Coltwing? I'd rather die. Here we go. We have a custom card in the Discord. I'm gonna go with whichever one is up first. Copy image, video, image from online. Where is that at? Pick. No, not that one. Ah, here we go. Can you guys see it? I'm curious if anyone drew a male Akiza for the TheDuelLogs. What? Pomu? Say Pomu 10 times? It's Laundry Dragon? Yeah, it is. Okay, so let's review this custom card. Laundry Draw. This one is target up to 3 laundry cards in your graveyard. Shuffle them into the deck, then draw 1 card. Alright. Laundry cards. There's like 1 laundry card. If you controlled Laundry Dragon Maid when you activate this effect, you can also add 1 laundry card from your deck to your hand, except a Laundry Draw. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish this card from your graveyard to send the top cards of your deck to the graveyard up to the number of laundry draws in your graveyard plus 1. You can only use each effective laundry draw once per turn. More laundry monsters. Okay, so I guess if you have an whole archetype of laundry cards, that could work. Plus, Laundry herself has a graveyard enabling effect and sets up the graveyard, and also has a dragon she could turn into from the graveyard. So, unless I see other laundry cards, I can't give this a proper rating. So for now, based on its own merits, without knowing the rest of the archetype, it's probably a 7 out of 10. Laundry sucks though. Yeah, nobody even plays Laundry in her own archetype. It has potential, it's written well, it seems like it could be good, but it's not quite there with the current support what we have. Okay, let's go play some more beans. Well, it says up to, true. Who's the guy who loves Laundry Maid so much it gave it 20 support cards? I don't know. Losing, you lose a rank? Oh no, I keep losing with my bean deck and I don't know why. Hazukashi. Oh. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I have beans. I have double beans. I can go into full combo. First, we go into the Bean Soldier, who is very crucial to this combo. Then we go into Natura Beans. Then we special summon Link Spider. To go into... Oh wait, I fucked up. Then we go into Emergency Teleport. To go into Psy Reflector. Activate the Psy Reflector. Add Assault Beast. Use Assault Beast to search out Assault Mode. Activate. Then activate Psy Reflector. Revealing Assault Mode. Activate. Assault Beast. Level 4. Defense position. Then we go into Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. Assault Beans, exactly. It's the Bean deck. Then we go into Virtual World Kyuubi Shenxian. Okay. Then Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. Fusion Destiny. Into Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Send Celeste and Dasher to the grave. These are some weird looking beans. It is. It's the beaniest deck I've ever seen. When are you reviewing more custom cards / archetypes and cards? I don't know. I don't have any plans to do it at the moment. Won't DB banish himself with Shen? That's why I target Shen as my target of choice. Trap Tricks Dionia. Let's destroy it. We'll destroy Xian and this. It's a tipsy o'clock. Yeah, get out of here, Trap Tricks. Nobody likes you. Trap Tricks are garbage. What's a deck you'd build with a $15 budget and would want to play as best as possible to locals with? Is $15 enough to even build the deck? That doesn't seem like enough. Trap Tricks Vesculio. Fuck, I didn't think they'd have this card in their hand. Now they can still go into Sarah. No, they're gonna go into Trap Tricks Sarah. The DuelLogs from the DuelLogs. And they have Parallel Exceed too? Are you freaking kidding me? You've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh well, I can just Ash Blossom that. Sheesh, they literally opened like a fucking perfect hand. Vesculio and Parallel Exceed. But no cross out. Haha. Not that perfect. MBD has a whole series where he builds budget decks and duels with the $50 episode. Doesn't he not include shipping costs though? Just print cards into A4 paper. You can more or less build 10 for 15 bucks. Activate Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer in the graveyard. Oh, he could have destroyed Predator Plant Anaconda, but he forgot. Megalith comes to mind. Ew, Megalith's gross. Why would you ever want to play Megaliths on purpose? Ooh, special summon it. He didn't have the attack for it? Yeah, he did. Oh, I guess DPE made him lower. Gotcha. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're putting down. No, he doesn't include shipping since he's not actually buying the cards. I mean, shipping exists. Shipping's definitely going to make it more than 15 bucks. Okay, then we activate Psy Reflector, revealing Assault Mode activate. Bring out Assault Beast. For another Synchro play. Level 4. That's why you build your deck at Locals Bulk. Imagine going to Locals and having to talk to someone. Cringe. I couldn't imagine it. Cringe. Imagine having a Locals. I know, right? Cringe. Let's pop this back row card out. What is it? Oh, I did all that without using a hand effect or a graveyard effect? Now I can go into QB Xian. Or I can just pop that defense position card first. Okay, we'll get rid of Verte and then this card. Or I guess I could have attacked with... it doesn't really matter. It's only 500 damage. But technically I did not do that optimally. Link Spider, Ash Blossom. Okay. Buy a structure deck and then beat people with it. I'm trying. Man, I can probably go into VFD with how many level 9s I get out in this deck. Holy shit. This is the second time I had 2 level 9s on the field. Okay, Unexpected Die, and then we can activate Celeste from the graveyard. The Sharks are cheap. You know what else is cheap? My Wild Cyclone deck. Ooh, Bean Soldier! It's time to bean it up. Disgusting board. Hello. Say hello to the beans. The very fun bean. Have you ever been beaned before? Oh, I can reset Celestial. Ooh. Celestial is only a hard once per turn. It's not once per duel. I do need to get another Destiny Hero card in the graveyard to use it, but... Oh, I can reset Celestial with Shen. How has nobody ever tried this tech before? This is amazing. These tech plays are so textosterist. I want to play Macro Monarch deck. I beamed my PJs. Wait, what? It's the Bean Soldier running DPE on a VFD board. No, what you do is you just pop Shen Shed instead of VFD. Easy peasy. You guys just don't have brains as big as mine. My brain's so big, I need big hats. Didn't Celestial get banished? Yeah, I put it back in the graveyard. And I drew 2 cards with it. That's how I got lethal with Bean Soldier. Doubt. I want to play Macro Monarchs. It's time for macros. You might hate this, but try a Dragon Maid deck. I've already played Dragon Maids a million times. Gishki FTK, let me delete this deck. I'm pretty sure I have this deck saved. Let me save it just in case. With this screenshot brought to you by ShareX. Time for some Macro Monarchs. Create new. Let's see, which... Ooh, I could use Dimension Shifter with Macro Monarchs. I could use this card. What other hand traps can I use with Macro Monarchs? Going second cards could probably work. Ooh, Heavenly Prison. That could be used. I could use the Pankratops. I could use Ancient Warriors as a summon. Ooh, I could use Master of Beasts as another summon. To get some cards on the field. I could use Pot of Extravagance since I don't need the extra deck. Or I could use Pot of No, wait. Yeah, I could use Pot of Prosperity to dig for Floodgate pieces instead. Artifact Lancia? No. Oh, I could use Raigeki, and I could use Harpy's Feather Duster, so that I could protect it with Crossout Designator and 1 copy of Lightning Storm. No copies of Called By. Ooh, Super Poly. Yeah, that's great. I don't need my extra deck, so I can just fill my extra deck with Super Poly targets. And then when it comes to Floodgates, Evenly Matched, I could probably play Evenly Matched. And there can be only one. Ooh, I can play Crackdown. That gives me more tribute fodder. And really synergizes with the control style I'm going for. Alright, Macro Monarchs, Dimensional Fissure, and then DD 1 DD Scout Plane, triple DD Survivor, and 1 Giant Rex. Isn't Dimension Shifter toxic? Yes. And then a gold sarcophagi. All right. And then the Monarchs. DD Chaos Hunter. Ooh, Chaos Hunter is definitely an option. And I could also play that one card, but I don't think I want to. There's this one other card I can play. It's called... actually, we should probably go with the Light Monarch engine. That 1 gold sarcophagi. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? Crossout's getting limited soon. Maybe I should make this more susceptible to the new ban list. We'll play 1 Crossout. We'll play 1 of these. We'll play triple of these. I can probably ditch Evenly Matched. Or just play 1 of them. No, it's probably better to just get rid of that. Witch's Strike, Necroface is Dimension Shifter, Witch's Strike, why do you guys want me to play Witch's Strike? Witch's Strike doesn't work in this deck. Do you guys know nothing about nothing? We'll play 1 Witch's Strike. Witch's Strike? How do you spell Witch's Strike? I don't know how to spell. This is... Oh. Strike. God damn it. Freaking hecking heck. Okay. And then the extra deck should just be full of fusion monsters that work well with super polymerization. Trap Tricks won't work in this deck. Gren Maju won't work. DD Designator, shout out to the YouTube video. Designator. Well, I don't really need to play through hand traps, so it's not really going to work. However, Lullaby. Lola. How do you spell lullaby? Lullaby of obedience. Ooh, pay 2,000 life points to declare one monster card name. Your opponent looks at their deck and reveals one of the card names and either gives it to you or special summons it to the field. The Lullaby of Obedience. Just play Roll Decree? No. How about level 8 Synchro for your Gamma? A level 8 Synchro? Sure, we can play Omega. Omega. Okay, and then we have fusions. Let's go. What are some good super poly targets? Chat, do you guys know anything about super poly targets? Chat, I need you to tell me super poly targets. Chat. If you don't know any super poly targets, chat, I'm going to shid and or fard. Oh wait, literally doesn't work. Ooh, that's a good one. Mud Dragon. Oh, of course, Mud Dragon of the Swamp. How could I forget? Ooh, Triffy over Utum. That's a good one. Draco Nether. That's a good one. Card was basically created for super poly shit. Evil Here Malicious Bane. Earth Golem at Ignister. Earth Golem at Ignister is a decent one. I'll add him if I get to it. Adoration. No, wait. We don't need Adoration. We can have Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Despia, just in case. Despia? Oh, what's a good super poly target for Despia? I didn't even think about the Despians. This one, right? One Despia monster plus one light monster or the other shit. The Crusadia Dragon? Who's a Crusadia Dragon? I've never heard of him before. Oh, we should probably put Dragostapalia in as well. If we get to Dragonstapalia, somebody remind me to add him in because I don't see him. I think we might have missed him. I think he has more attack than this. Let's see. Dragostapalia. Mud Dragon. And what else? I think we have everything. Imduk. Imduk sucks. Be Broken. Mechaba for Alistair. I don't think we need that. Predaprant. Triffy over Utum. Yeah, we have him right here. Predaplant Triffy over Utum. Requires 3 materials, so it's hard to make. Ignister. Right. Ignister Golem. Alright, perfect. The macro monarchs. Yeah. This deck is so good. Oh my god. This will be an amazing deck to play. Look at this. Look at this deck. It's so toxic. I love it. I love this deck so much. I think I'm going to... No, I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it. I have to resist. I have to resist the urge to say what I want to say. And I won't. You guys have no idea what I'm resisting to say right now, but I won't say it. Let's see. What encapsulates... Morb? No, it wasn't Morb. Wow, you guys really don't know me that well, do you? Trishula. I haven't changed my little dude in a while. Oh, Jama King. I want to change my little mate. Let's go over to football. I used to be a football player. No, we'll go to Dragon Maid. Heck yeah. Fastest deck builder in the West. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'm a pro player, you know. I'm a pro deck builder. Nobody can build shitty, I mean, these kinds of decks faster than I can. Duel, shid, and or fart. Hey, I didn't say it. You said it, not me. Macro Monarch. I don't know if this will do as well as my Bean deck, though. You played football? Me too? Yeah, I was a defensive lineman. First to go? Yes. I remember back in my day when I played football in my freshman year. Man, freshman year football is a blur. I don't remember any of the games. I remember being so nervous for my first game and then getting so many tackles and sacks that I lost count. I was like, I'm gonna keep count. I used to keep count too. And then I couldn't keep count anymore. It was just impossible. I tackled so many people. And I got so many QB sacks that I literally stopped counting them. And then I thought other people who did used to count their tackles and sacks were kind of funny, because it's like, why? What's the point? At a certain point, it just becomes normal. I suffered from success. Memory loss seems like a bad sign. I probably have memory loss from it. That's why I can't remember now that you talk about it. Summoner Monk? Were you Adam Sandler from Waterboy? No, he was a linebacker. I was a lineman. Basically what happened was I would get to the ball quicker than the linebackers could. And also, our linebackers weren't as good as I was. I remember there was one game where we were going against a particularly tough team. So what they did was, they're like, okay, linebackers, what we need you to do is run into the line so that the dual logs can get in quicker. So they can go in there and get the quarterback. And they're like, okay, coach. No one questioned him. So they ran in and they crashed into the front guards so I could get in faster. And it actually allowed us to perform a lot better. I got so many sacks that game. I probably got more hits on the quarterback than any other game combined. They just could not stop our genius strategy of just clearing the way so I can get in easier. There it is. Yoink at Armageddon Designator. Armageddon Designator. Whoa. Oh, Super Poly? Oh yeah, that would have been a good one to search out. A stunt. I lost consciousness in one game. I hit my neck and lost my memory for a bit. I thought I was gone in sophomore. Oof. That sucks. I remember one time when I was a sophomore, I was going in for a wide open sack. Like, I got past the O-line, the quarterback decided to run backwards, and he didn't have anyone. And it was like a perfect sack. It was like, this is going to be easy. I didn't even think anything of it. And then what the quarterback did was he tucked the ball in, and then he wanted to try to run over me. And I was like, okay. Usually, they try to, dodge out of the way, and then I get them, because I've never missed a tackle before in my life. And so he ran over, and he was trying to run me over. And he put his helmet right in the middle of my chest, and I grabbed him and I tackled him because I've never missed a tackle before, and it was an easy sack. And then I got up and I couldn't breathe. I was like, I was going in for to breathe in the precious oxygen that exists in the atmosphere, and it just would not enter my lungs. And I was just like, I was freaking out because I couldn't breathe, and I got up. And I ran over to the coaches, and they were telling me, get back. They were like, good job, but get back to the line. And I was like pointing to my throat. It's like, I can't breathe. And they're like, they just shoved me back to the line. And so I walked back to the line because, what am I going to do? They were telling me to go back to the line. And I was freaking out because I couldn't, get any precious oxygen into my lungs. And then after 10 seconds, I could finally breathe again. And it's like... And it was the best breath I've ever gotten. He just crashed into my chest, knocked all the air out of my lungs, and for some reason I couldn't breathe. Oxygen is overrated. And I went back to the line, and I think I got another sack, as revenge for the quarterback daring to try to run over me. How dare he try to run over me? I'm too good at this game. Is that the origin of the gasp logs? Exactly. Oxygen is overrated. Do you know how scary it is to not be able to breathe? Because I had no idea until it happened to me. All I wanted was that precious, delicious oxygen in my bones. But it was escaping my grasp. He doesn't play Dark Monsters. I can probably banish all of these things. I'll keep some of them. Oops. Yeah, he's not going to play that either. Super polymerization. Ooh, another manhunt. Alpha. Ooh, this one works because it doesn't target. Still don't have any of my floodgates though, unfortunately. Special summon to the field. I'm getting winded. Yeah, I've never been winded before though. I don't think I have kaijus in the deck, but I do have alpha. Alpha's just as good. Oops, sounds like you got spear tackled, an illegal move because it can be really dangerous. Yeah, I got spear tackled like right in the chest. He was trying to run me over. Except it didn't work. Normally they don't like tackle you head on like that. You can't do that. Especially since like the helmet can like hurt you if it hits you like that. But, you know, I still got the tackles. They probably thought it was all fine since, you know, I didn't miss. I always thought it was weird that people miss tackles. Like, in football, you're allowed to grab their jerseys. You're allowed to grab their clothes. So if you just grab onto their clothes, they literally can't get away from you as long as your grip strength is strong enough. And the reason I never missed any tackles is because I would always just grab jersey. And, like, they just could not get away from me because I was just, like, locked on. And, no one else would do this. I don't understand why. It's such a simple concept. Like, if you can get a hand on them, you have the tackle because you can just grab jersey and they can't get away from you. But this was actually just a very hard concept for a lot of people to grasp. They could not just grab jerseys. In fact, I rarely saw anyone else do it. They would teach us this in practice too. Just nobody would do it. Like on opponents' teams too. Wow, he plays 3 Utopias. I'm ham-boned. Unless he doesn't kill me this turn, then I can just go into alpha and do it again. Will we ever get a complete anime of iShield 21 since it only got complete to the manga? You don't want a complete anime. It ends at a good spot. The Christmas Bowl match sucks. It's not good. You know, the thing that they were hyping the entire series up to, it's not a very good match. Oh, thanks for the sub, a plagued PC. I haven't inhaled since 2014. Shit's cringe. Oh my god, you're right. I've been breathing this whole time. No way, the TheDuelLogs played football? Of course. I'm a football connoisseur. What's he doing? Holy shit. How is he going full combo? It's because I drew none of my Monarchs. That's what it is. And none of my Floodgates. I don't think my Floodgates really work against this deck anyway. Finally makes sense why Herma was your mascot? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Is the TheDuelLogs absolutely yoinked? In high school, my maximum bench press was 300 pounds. I was pretty strong in high school. Nowadays, my maximum bench press is probably 200 pounds, which is not as impressive. If you were to force to remove all cards and one archetype from the game, what would it be? Cardians. And Cardians were a mistake. So it's your weights or the moon's weight? Shut up. When is the football log starting? I don't like football. Football's cringe. I played football. I don't like watching football. I don't like talking about football. I don't like anything to do with sports. I like to play sports, but I don't like anything else that involves sports. Wait, Aki is your mascot? Oh, over on my World of Warcraft channel. On the WoW channel, I have a different mascot. Why did he surrender? What the fuck? Did he see my name and just surrender immediately? Witchcrafter... Wow, he must have bricked really hard or is trying to D-rank on purpose. AFK bots? That doesn't seem like an AFK bot. Thanks for the sub, Serena Senpai. He doesn't want to rank up? Yeah, I don't want to rank up either. Well, actually, we're at the end of the month. It's fine if I rank up now. Why do you like Aki? Because she has red hair. That was pretty much the only distinctions I had for Aki. I just wanted something that would attract my primarily male audience, and I think it worked to an extent. Aki's the best? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he bricked. Probably. He's playing a 60 card deck. Also has a great personality. That's what I've said. I keep saying that to Nova all the time, and she's like, you haven't even watched 5Ds though. And I was like, so? Maximum C? Fuck. I'm gonna get Shanae-nade. Gear Gamma. Activate Psy-Frame Driver from my hand to get fucked. The best girl is Gohan's wife? You mean Videl? Oh boy, Garnet in hand. Yeah. All my cards are gone. He drew one singular card off of that. Fuck. This sucks. However, Macrocosmos is really good against this deck. I'm gonna shotgun that baby as soon as his turn starts. That way he can't do shit. Unless he has some kind of back row removal. How's someone gonna say Videl best girl, not even know her name? I am a Dragon Ball Z expert. Oh my god, he drew into Harpy's Feather Duster. You've got to be kidding me. Well, he probably didn't draw into it. He might have just had it in his hand, but still. What the fuck? The Pankratops. Not good enough. I lost all my cards. Literally shitting and farting at the moment. I probably shouldn't have set both of the crackdowns. It's a hard once per turn on its effect anyway, isn't it? It's not hard once per turn. I can just use it. Videl is an anagram for devil. Nice. I like it. Also, 5Ds is the best season in my opinion. We should do a watch party where we would just watch 5Ds. Oh, I didn't notice the time. Yikes. I didn't realize I went over time. Guys, I went over time. What do I do? I'd rather watch the GX. A GX watch party? Should we watch one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX? Generation X. Game on. Get your game on. GX, we gotta get your game on. You know, chilling out with the school at the crew yard. We're not gonna go too far. Wow, he's just activating all of his cards. Machina Overdrive. Get destroyed. The best deck is Ancient Gears. I don't know about that. Machina Fortress? Oh, fuck. How did he just special summon Machina Fortress from the deck? GX was really boring, man. GX was amazing. Max C. A little bit late on that. 5Ds took itself too seriously? Maybe. I've never played the 5Ds. Activate Pankratops. Tribute. Destroy Irridator. 2 more hours of streaming to go. Wait, why did the effect not go through? Doesn't he destroy his own card? You can target one machine monster you control, destroy that machine monster, and destroy all monsters your opponent controls attack less than or equal to it. Wait, why was this card not destroyed? Citadel only happens after? He targeted himself, though. Oh no, it's Miwa! Miwa Bell! Everybody, quick, be normal. Miwa's stream is very say-so and pure. They can't handle the degeneracy that you guys say on a daily basis. Quick, don't talk about shitting and or farting. Yes, or futas. Crobes. 100% CASO. Yes, Miwa Bell is the saciosest streamer ever. I don't know, after the talk about futas and stuff, I thought, you know what? Maybe I'm too naive to be friends with Miwa. I don't know enough about the weird things that happen on the internet. We just cannot relate on a fundamental level. I have a new feet emote. Do you? Let me see. If we go over to emotes for the channel. I have some random subs to channels I forgot about. Because people give... Oh my god, I have subs to like everybody. Like everybody Miwa's ever collabed with, I have a sub to apparently. I don't see it. Where is it at? I think it's possible for Yugioh to slow down in speed without ruining the game. No. I'm dead. What does it look like? I think it's on her Discord server. Let me try looking at her Discord server. Throwback to my days working on the maid campaign. I'm not soon or anything. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. It's in Discord. Oh my god, what's with this abomination of your noodles? Holy shit, you have so many emotes. Which one's the feed emote? Oh, there it is. How come you don't have that on Twitch? It's on Discord. The feed emote is on Discord. Miwa, did you know that Mife is a tsundere? Oh yeah, we were talking about earlier. Chat was asking me which one of my colleagues is my favorite. And I was like, I can determine my favorite based on which one I talk to the most. And then I realized I don't talk to any of them ever. Except for Minnie. I think I talk to Minnie probably the most out of everybody, and I don't talk to Minnie very much either. LMAO, no. And I was like, I can't do that based on, holy shit, they added a new animation to it. That's so cool. I couldn't think of a favorite based on which one I am the closest with, because I'm close with literally none of them. And I was like, that makes sense. Opened a floodgate and Super Polly. DuelLogs said DZeef is his favorite. DZeef is going to be on the game show next month. I believe this. Minnie is a sweetie pie. When me and Minnie talk, it's 100% just to shitpost at each other. I can't tell you how many times I've sent her pictures of just like Goku and Drip. It's a completely different kind of conversation that you would expect based on the persona she puts on while streaming. Yeah, Goku with Drip. I love Minnie. Yeah, she's funny to talk to. Our conversations are just pure shitposting, and there's nothing ever serious going on. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't understand the drip. It's hilarious. It's because Goku has drip. Minnie has lots of drip. Exactly. The Super Saiyan Drip God. Wait, Sky Cavalry? Are they going to try to go into Zeus to pop the field? Because that'll work. And Goku Black has drip, but I don't know about Goku. They all have drip. They have so much drip, it's insane. Wait, how come I can't use Super Poly on their fucking cards? Down Nerd Magician? They don't have enough cards for it. They're gonna wipe my whole field and I can't do anything about it. Because they're gonna go into a Zeus. Oh, all my floodgates. Man, they get rid of my floodgates too easily. I had no disruption for this. Waiting for some bean drip. They got them beans. Ooh, another floodgate. That's going to be convenient. Doesn't the new Frieza form have drip? Yeah, new Frieza form is pure drip. You don't have the beans. Okay, and then I can set another floodgate and then shotgun it as soon as he starts his turn. Do 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 do. Evil twins always win because the best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh. Evil twins can't function under Macrocosmos unless they have some way to clear my back row. They're kind of ham-boned. Oh, wait, what? They're playing the Adventure Engine and Live Twins? Are you kidding me? This... What? How does that work? Live Twins need their normal summon effect. What are they doing? What am I witnessing? DPE? I guess DPE. What is he, a fake evil twin player? Adventure Engine and twins. Well, let's see how this works. He might be doing this just to go into Nightmare Unicorn to get rid of the card on the field. I hate live twins. Hey, Jade, Nova. Oh no, you guys keep raiding me when I'm about to end my stream. Oh no. Yep, he went into Nightmare Unicorn to pop my thing back. We got that drip. Everybody's leaving. Same thing happened to me. I think it's because, like, at the end of the hour, everybody's ending their streams. So it's like whoever just doesn't end their stream first, you know? And also, you don't really want to send a raid to someone who you haven't pre-screened yet. Because you never know, you know? Oh, yo, yo. Oh no, more streaming. Well, no, I gotta go after this. The raid after party? Yeah, we'll probably just raid Minnie if she's still streaming. You guys have to ask her if she has drip, though. If you don't, I'm gonna be very disappointed. No more streaming? I'm not going to do no more streaming. One more game after this. We won't let you have the drip. Do you have a date, Mr. Logs? No, it's just like late. I have to go to sleep. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I have to wake up early for the tournament that I'm going to win with Crazy Box Turbo. He definitely has a date? With editing? Oh, okay. I was about to say, have you guys listened to any of the stories I've told? DD's Scout Plane, Dino Wrestler, Pankratops. I'm going to ask her what her favorite cheese is. Oh, excellent. You guys have to ask her what her favorite cheese is, too. That pisses her off. It's hilarious. Don't we all have a date? No. Let's be honest. If it goes the same way as Jade's raid went, watch. It's to be legit as she's about to leave. Yeah, probably. Like, who else is streaming at this time, you know? Nobody. Literally no one. I'm going to ask her what her favorite cheese is. Is it blue cheese? He's going to be see a girl, not like you would understand. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go see a girl, not like you guys would understand. But I have to go now. I can't be playing around with you guys anymore. Not like you guys would understand. The subathon streams. Isn't Nova streaming? No. Nova streamed earlier today, but she's not streaming currently, I believe. Let me check YouTube. Let's see here. If I'm looking over at the YouTubes, I see some Hollow members playing Rust. Hanamichi with 16,000 people watching. Holy shit, that's a lot for her. Kason on air doing something. Then we have some other people. Luna. And then Sunyai. But no Nova. Logs is gonna go on the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. No girls detected. Exactly. She never tells what her favorite cheese is. I don't know why she's so secretive about it. I know, right? I've heard that before. It's a meme? Yeah, it's the biggest meme in the world. The secret password. Add a live twin or evil twin spell trap from your deck to your hand. Kason is building a Gundam. Nice. Live twin Sunny Snitch. Let's destroy it. You wouldn't have drip. Oh, I guess they could have just banished it from the graveyard with Called By. But if we destroy it, it negates the effect. Please be bait. He hasn't done anything for the past 2 turns. It's probably not bait. And I have exactly 800 damage on board. Fuck. I need to draw something to attack into that. No! Dimensional Fissure. What's the attack of Dimension Shifter? 1200? That is an acceptable attack point value. It's higher than what this is. I would really like to draw into one of my Monarchs, please. Give me a Monarch, please. I want a Monarch. DuelLogs. Minnie says she still has a drip. Fuck. Don't tell her I told you this. Oh, it was that. It was an effect veiler. Uh-oh, imperm column. Don't worry, I get my dude back. DD Scout plane. It's like I'm playing a Monarch deck or something. Please, what is drip? Drip is the thing that you have when you have it, but you don't have it when you don't have it. Mini learned the drip from the logs. Wow, Log's not playing around Mech Knights. Nobody plays Mech Knights. Damn, how do you brick in Live Twins? Live Twins are hella consistent. Is this Macro Monarch? Yeah. Just without the Monarchs. Mirror Force? Drowning Mirror Force? If this was Drowning Mirror Force, he would have used it already. How do you gain drip? You gain drip by acquiring lots of currency and then spending said currency on drip. Are you calling the Vtuber archetype useless? No, it's actually really good. And the reason it's good is because it can facilitate a ton of hand traps. Like, part of the reason Sky Striker has historically been so good is because you can use a whole bunch of hand traps with it. He's stalling now. How do you obtain said... Oh my god, he quit out. He surrendered. Okay. Well, let's send you guys over to Mini. Starting soon. Look, I have a new text that says ending soon. Okay, guys, let's go over to Mini Fool. Make sure you don't ask her about her drip or her favorite type of cheese or if she's a chicken and or not. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you on Monday when I have my new show.